What's up? So today, going straight to the point, we're going to cover the last set of chords for augmented major 7th. We're on the inversions. We did first inversion, second inversion, and today we're going to do the third inversion. And with this, we're going to wrap up, the major, the augmented major 7th class or group, whatever you want to call it, inversions. And then potentially we're gonna go to the minor 7th in the next videos. So to recap, let's use C as an example. You have your augmented chord. Okay, so in this case, C, E, G sharp, or two major thirds fusion. C to E is major third, E to G sharp is major third. I'm gonna assume you know all your degrees, you know all your scales, you know your intervals, etc. If you don't, all those videos are in my channel, organized in playlist. So have a look. And if you want to play the inversion, we know the first inversion we're taking the root to the top. Sorry, we want to add the major 7th note. My bad, I forgot about it, which is the most important, which is B. Okay, so that's your root position, augmented major 7th. First inversion that we covered, we just take the bottom note to the top, and this is your first inversion. Second version, we do the same thing, but we take the E to the top. That's your second inversion. And guess what? Third inversion, we do the same thing. We take the G sharp to the top. So this is what's gonna look like. Okay. Actually, let's bring it down here so it sounds better. So this is actually probably the easiest. I feel like third inversions for tetrad chords are the easiest because you're basically just playing the augmented chord as is, but you're just adding the major 7th note at the bottom, literally. Or you're going down a half step from the root note of the chord, which is C in this case, or the key. You just go down half a step, and that's it. You have your augmented major 7th chord in third inversion. Fingering wise, I mean, it is your call. You can use the thumb for the 7th note, for the root position index, for the third note middle, and then for the pinky, for the sharp 5 notes, you can use a pinky, or alternate between 3 and 4 as usual, but this is just up to you how comfortable you are, and depending on the next chord you're moving on. Left hand, same concept. You can perhaps use the pinky on the 7th note, okay? Ring finger on the key of the note in question. The third note, major third note, which is E, you can use the index, and then finally your thumb on the sharp 5. Okay. I find it really uncomfortable to use the third instead of the 4th finger on the C. But again, I guess maybe something I'm just not used to, but it might be a position that is useful for certain scenarios, depending on the next chord I'm moving to. Now let's take, as usual, I'm going to take 2 or 3 examples in other keys so it can make more sense. Let's say if I want to play the augmented major 7th third inversion chord in, let's say, G sharp. So all I'm doing is playing my root position augmented triad chord in G sharp, which is actually is here. I was about to play F sharp, is here. So there you have it. Okay, you have your G sharp augmented triad chord, and now to make that a major 7th third inversion, I'm just adding that major 7th note, or I'm just going down a half step and adding that note to the root position, to the root note, sorry. Very nice and simple. Let's pick another example. Let's do that in D. If I want to do this in D, I have my D augmented triad chord, and to make it a major 7th third inversion, all I'm doing is adding that C sharp, which is D's major 7th notes. I'm just going down a half step from the D and adding that C sharp. Okay, so you can think of it the way you want, really, whatever is easier. Personally, I like to think about it as just adding the note semitone down, or you can think about it as just adding the seventh, major seventh note. It's both of them are fine. So right now I'm gonna go through all the keys, playing it slowly, I'd say, and then chromatically both hands as per usual, slightly faster. Let's go.